Camera speed. Sound check. Secondary camera. Cool. Yeah, cool. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's series 2. We're here. We're in the garden. We're back. We took a little hiatus. We've had a little break, but we're here again. Yeah. Ask me what I've been doing, George.
What have you been doing?
I have written a book. Yeah. It took me 5 months. That's why we've been out here doing bits and bobs. But book's out next year, June. Go cop it. This recipe is not from the book, but it's one that we're going to bring back, and I hope you all make. So today we are making. Also, I got new hair. I got new curly hair. Today we're making chicken burgers. A lot of you have seen it on Instagram. I'm like, oh, Hass, we need that for a Sunday session. So I've answered your questions. I'm doing it for you. It's Sunday morning. Chicken burgers, let's go. Now, I need to talk to you about chicken. It's a long thing for me to show you brine and then buttermilk and do all of those stages. So I'm just gonna talk you through the way that I did it. So in here, I have 4 free-range skin-off chicken breasts. Left in their entirety, no splitting, no like fucking Dixie chicken, flat escalope chicken. I want whole chicken breasts. Now, brine, listen, 120 grams of salt, 120 grams of sugar, 500 grams of water, yeah? And then you can put in like black peppercorns, thyme, garlic, rosemary, sage, whatever. I like to just do mine straight. Then, weigh out 500 grams of ice, yeah? Bring your salt, sugar, water, and all your other bits up to the boil. Tip your ice in, take it off the heat, let it come down, yeah? It has to be cold. Now, put your chicken into the brine. I brine my chicken for an entire day, yeah? 24 hours, no less. You want the chicken to soak up all the flavors, the salt, the sugar, and remain moist so that when we fry it, we cut through, it should piss, yeah? Then, skip the next day. For 4 chicken breasts, I use 2 300 mils of buttermilk. Just take the chicken out of the brine, rinse everything off it, make sure you've got all the excess salt off of it, stick those chicken breasts into your buttermilk, yeah? Buttermilk, no less than 8 hours, yeah? If you wanna go all the way, do another day. So now you're looking at eating this on a Tuesday. Quick little Tuesday meal, all the prep's done, all you gotta worry about is frying it. Have we said enough about the chicken? Yes, sick, cool. Now, we're gonna move on to making our dredge. There isn't no fucking KFC 11 secret herbs and spices. There's like 5, yeah? 5 spices, and I'm gonna tell you them, they're not secret. So here, pimenton dolce, which is sweet smoked paprika, yeah? Now, when making a dredge for anything, you need to think about what flavor you want to come to the forefront, what flavor you want to be predominant, yeah? And I want like sweet paprika, so I'm gonna go 2 tablespoons sweet paprika, yeah? That's gonna give us a smoky vibe, a sweetness, a little something, something. Then, picante, spicy. I don't want it to be too spicy, so I'm gonna go 1 tablespoon, yeah? A little bit more than 1 tablespoon, doesn't matter. To bring out the spice again, I'm gonna go half a tablespoon of cayenne. Cayenne's quite hot, right? In that goes. Now, garlic, we all love garlic. Unfortunately, I've got garlic granules. It should be garlic powder. I'm gonna go 2 tablespoons garlic powder, right? In. Then, we want our basic seasonings. Now, so I'm not gonna go super heavy on salt because there's salt in our brine, so I'm just gonna give it a crack and a half, yeah? Because although the chicken's salty, we need our dredge to be salty so that it brings out all the flavors of the paprika, the cayenne, the garlic, right? Bog standard, good couple crackings of black pepper. That's it, really. We're gonna mix all of this together. Just make sure that everything's mixed through. And now my flour's got like a slight tinge of red. There's a few bits of garlic. I can see the black pepper. And that's our dredge done. Now, if you want to go in like KFC, the secret spices are like dry oregano, dry parsley. Or I don't like using dry herbs. I don't like taking dry herbs and frying them because I feel like they go woody and shitty. Although KFC's got it down to a T, The other thing KFC do that we can't do at home is fry chicken under pressure, which engulfs all of the chicken in oil and cooks it at such a high temperature that the inside stays moist. I don't work for KFC, nor is that a plug for KFC. We all have KFC in it, a hot wing. I love a hot wing. Now, dredge done. Gonna move on to chicken. So as I said, no less than 8 hours. Chicken has been in the buttermilk, yeah? What we wanna do, just gonna check. Yeah, oil's kinda hot still. Right, now what we're gonna do, take our chicken breasts out of the buttermilk, let the excess drippy. And now the buttermilk is gonna work as an adhesive to keep our flour on, right? So I'm gonna put it in, and then what you wanna do is you wanna press the dredge into the chicken, right? Which creates those little crispy, crunchy bits. I'm gonna keep pressing it in. So that's our entire chicken breast. So now look, where I've pressed it, I've created texture. So you see all these little bits that are on top of each other? Those are the bits that are gonna get crispy and give us the crunch, yeah? Just gonna keep doing it. And now the more chicken breasts you do, the more your flour is gonna clump in the bowl. Now when the flour starts to clump like this, if you can get these bits to stick onto your chicken, you're in crunchy heaven territory, right? But this is the first one. The first one's always gonna be different because, look at that, look. You see it? Crunch. The first one's always gonna be different because one, it's the first one going into the flour, so we haven't created those little crunchy bits. And also, our oil is completely clean. The dirtier the oil gets, the more you fry your chicken through that oil, the oil starts to flavor, right? So the first one is gonna be a beautiful color, but not necessarily take on all the flavor we want. Now this, give it a little shake. It's gonna go into our Le Creuset heavy bottom frying pan. Just add a little bit of the flour in. Oil's hot, right? Gonna go in with the chicken breast. I'm gonna leave it in for a second, then I'm gonna let go. Just gonna wash my hands. Oil's about 170 degrees. I used veg oil. We're gonna set a timer for 11 minutes and allow it to fry. At the beginning, it starts to fry quite furiously, right? I knock the heat back. So now we've got like a gentle bubble. Like if you listen back to when it first went in and it was quite, oh, now it's casually frying away. It's important that when frying, you've got enough oil so it's not gonna spill over. Oil doubles in size once you've put something into it, and the last thing you want is like an oil spill or fucking burning your hands or burning down your house. If you've got a deep fat fryer at home, use a deep fat fryer, set it to 180, dunk it, forget about it. So, chicken's frying. For me, chicken burgers are sesame bun, mayo, lettuce, chicken burger, cheese, and homemade pickles. Top lid goes on, and then you put it in your mouth, right? So, I'm gonna shred some lettuce, just like we did with a normal burger. For those of you that haven't seen a normal burger, go watch that. And we're just gonna shred this lettuce nice and fine, right? And I've got these bog standard sesame burger buns. You can go brioche. For me, I'm trying to recreate the nostalgia I have of like eating in £1 chicken shops as a kid, right? So I want a sesame bun. I'm just gonna split down the middle. Just like that. And then we're gonna toast this once the chicken's done. And then I have pickles. Again, these are the same pickles from the burger recipe. So it's 350 ml of vinegar, 10 tablespoons of sugar, some salt, a teaspoon of turmeric, 2 teaspoons of mustard seeds, bring the pickle up to the boil, stick your cucumbers in, next day they're ready to go. Yum. So, when you think about it, I've got like rich, deep fried chicken that's gonna be soft and beautiful and moist. I've got a nice vessel to eat it in. I've got sweet, delicious mayonnaise on the bottom. Then I've got like acidic pickles on top. And it's everything you want in one bite, right? All your flavors and your taste buds are tantalized and tingling. And it's pretty fucking easy. I know it takes 3 days, but if you cut corners, you're not gonna end up with the same results, right? So if you can do it the way that we're doing it now, with the brine, the buttermilk, the frying, the pickles, making it all a couple days in advance, your end product's gonna be that much better. By all means, go get a takeaway and order a chicken burger and then make this one and be like, wow, this is better. Bit of a long thing, but Sunday, you ain't got fuck all else to do. Now, we wait, and George, this is the bit where George gets all those nice shots and we run the music behind it, innit? Right, so you can see where the oil starts to change colour. It's taking on the flavour from the dredge. The more we fry chicken in this oil, the better it's gonna get, right? And I know I said the first one always comes out a little bit ropey, right? But fucking look at this. You fucking dumb. You're not getting served an entire chicken breast anywhere except for in my garden or in your house. So use entire chicken breast, man. Just do it. Also, this whole process works for wings. It works for all chicken. I prefer chicken on the bone. My favorite fried chicken to eat is fire because I feel like you get double meat, you get moistness, you get all of the delicious stuff. But when brining a chicken breast, we're not moving into that territory of your mum cooking chicken and drying it the fuck out. You can do it with boneless fires if you want, but take the skin off beforehand. You can't fry chicken with skin on. I find that it separates and goes underneath and it's a bit shitty. But for me, a chicken burger has to be chicken breast. I've made this chicken a million times. I've developed it a few times, and I set a timer for 11 minutes. Oil's consistently about 165, 170, and I let it fry for that long. I don't bother poking it and checking temperatures. If I was to pull this chicken out now and probe it, I've now made a hole for the oil to penetrate, and then my chicken's gonna go all slimy while it fries, right? Trust the process, 11 minutes. Tell them Big Hass told you, and if it comes out raw, I'm sorry, but it hasn't ever come out raw on me. We are gonna rest the fried chicken as well, so if it is under, it's gonna still have the heat inside it for it to relax and be like, oh yeah, I'm coming up to temp. If you don't want to fry it the entire way, fry it until it's coloured, and then hot oven, 180 degrees, bosh. So like if you're doing this for loads of people, I'd recommend going that way. So if you've got a family of 4 coming over, or the man them are coming, or you've got a last little saucy number come in, fry it off, stick it in the oven, let it finish in the oven, 180, 10, 15 minutes, and then just make sure that they're not touching each other, because it would like, the steam will create the batter to come off. Time is done. I had a little fag break. Now, I haven't fucked about with my chicken a lot, right? I haven't moved it, I haven't poked it, I haven't prodded it. I just let it do its thing, bruv, yeah? Now, turn my oil off. And I'm just gonna, where's my spider? I'm gonna lift it out onto a piece of kitchen towel. Nice and careful. We're beautiful and fucking, look at it, man. We're beautiful and we're golden. Let the excess drip off ever so slightly. And then we're gonna go onto a kitchen towel, yeah? I like to hit mine with a little crack of salt just over the top. And then I'm going to lay over a couple pieces of Leerdammer, which is my favourite cheese. Just like that. And then I'm going to pretend I'm a Michelin star chef. Just give it a little melty melt. I don't want to catch any colour on it. I also don't want my paper to catch fire. I just want to give it that little bit of heat. Oh shit. Motherfucker, I knew it was gonna happen. Just a little bit of heat. Because it'll melt on the underside, we just want the top side to melt. Stop. There you go. James Bond. Look at this shit here, look at this shit. I mean, if that doesn't fucking make you happy, yeah? I don't know what will. Excuse the bit of burnt paper, but it's like a Swiss mountain. It's like the Alps, blood, you get me? Listen. Cripsy, as my dad would say. Cripsy on one side, cheesy on the other side. Hello, is that flavour? Yeah, it's big Hass. Set this to one side, right? I'm just gonna toast off my bun, and then we're gonna build and eat it. So, I'm not gonna let my pan get too hot. I'm just gonna stick my bun in and look after it, right? I wanna talk to you about mayo. I normally make my own mayo, but not when it comes to chicken burgers. This is Miracle Whip from America. And it's full of fucking E numbers. This is the closest mayo you're going to get to like a McChicken sandwich or like a Dixie or a Morley's. This is the mayo that they use. It's either this or the shit from JJ's, which I'm not really a fan of. But I like to go fucking unhealthy amounts of mayonnaise in a chicken burger because the sweetness cuts against everything else. So I've got like sharp pickle, rich fried chicken, and I want like fucking sweet mayonnaise on the bottom, right? Buns are warm. Let's start to build. Now, big whack of Miracle Whip, right? Shredded lettuce on the bottom. This fucking stupidly sized bit of chicken. Bit more mayo on the top. I'm gonna stick my beautiful pickles just onto my bun so that I've got a little helicopters out. We live in North London, and like, the pickles are like fucking a beautiful colour from the turmeric. I've gone 5 pickles, yeah? I don't fuck about, I like pickles. Chicken burger. I say a little prayer for you forever and ever, and something I don't know. It'll only be heartache for me. Oh. Chicken burger. Oh, bruv, it fucking smells delicious, cuz. Right, so look. Mayo, pickle, beautifully fried chicken, mayo, lettuce, bun. Oh, and cheese. Is there moisture? That's the importance of brine, right? See all the moisture that's still in our chicken? It's gonna make a mess, but I don't give a fuck. See all the juice in here, look. That's all from our brine. I don't want to say it's better than KFC, yeah? Because it's completely different. It's all about the chicken. It's the quality of the free range chicken. The brine's great. The pickles are just the right of sour. rich, sugary mayo in a sesame bun. I mean, if this don't take you back to like standing outside the chicken shop after school, I don't know what will. I want another one. It's fucked. To be honest, I'm supposed to shoot an outro now and move on to the next recipe, but I think we might just have a little chicken burger break and make a few more chicken burgers. Honestly, worth every fucking second. The only thing that's gonna make it better is a hash brown, bro, and then it's better than KFC. Make yourself a little rosti or a hash brown, stick it in the middle, done. Thanks for watching. We're back, we're better than ever. Some cracking recipes coming. Thank you for watching. Thanks to everyone that messaged me, like, where were you, Hass? We need you back. I'm back now. It's Sunday morning. I'm here to make your lives better. The people's champion, let me thank the people. Thank you. Might make a couple more.